Well, I'm back. I'm back for one more here. Something that I noticed that I just wanted to kind of mention. Um, and I'll just mention what some are kind of sort of saying also. Is DA, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, is she talking too much? Is she talking too much? Is she, going after her own people? Mercilessly, ruthlessly type stuff. I don't know. I think it's kind of strange. I think it's kind of strange to go in front of a group of reporters where there was a little bit, listen, there was some criticism about the whole young thug and gunna arrests. And this same DA is the same face we've been seeing in regards to the election investigation against Donald Trump in Georgia. And what was really interesting about the young thug and gunna case is it's actually not a federal RICO. It is a state RICO set of charges. But the RICO laws apparently for the state of Georgia are very similar to the federal RICO statutes, right? So, I seen a few clips of DA Fani Willis making it be known that she was not going to let this investigation regarding Donald Trump and possible election interference. She wasn't just going to let that go. There's been a lot of heat, a lot of waves of activity that have been coming from Georgia in regards to that whole election situation, investigation, whatever you want to call it, right? And then as a DA, not only do you get a case like that that's going to help you lift your profile, your personal profile as an attorney, right? It's a woman attorney, black woman attorney for Fulton County, all right, Atlanta area. So you got that case. It's already putting you on television, free press. Then all of a sudden, right, then the young gunner, whatever. It's, I don't know how, it's kind of difficult. Not difficult, but young thugger. Like, I don't exactly see that but anyway, there's a news story coming out in which Fani Willis is now saying there are going to be 2 more high-profile RICO cases coming down. My first question was, why is she even saying that? Putting a whole bunch of people on notice in Georgia, or who fuck around in Georgia, right? Or who are affiliated to people on Georgia, or to people in Georgia, I should say. It's got a lot of people feeling a little uncomfortable this weekend. Everybody's like wondering who's she talking about? She tends to insinuate it's 2 famous people. There's a lot of folks that make Georgia, the Atlanta area, their home. A lot of rappers. Back in the day, it used to be, the West Coast, the East Coast, mostly New York, right? In the South. It's kind of interesting because down here in Texas, I don't know, when we talk about the South, I'm not exactly referring to Georgia or Atlanta, but I know it's the South there too. But it's more of like the Eastern South. But, you know, maybe I don't know how they look at people from Texas. I don't know. It's whatever, right? There's a whole lot of people that are making homes out there in Atlanta, a lot of artists out of Atlanta that are, living there with their families, blah, 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 blah. And of course, it's going to be anybody who's associated to Atlanta who she's got to be talking about. But here was the conversation. Basically, Atlanta authorities, they were announcing this new initiative to tackle gangs when all of a sudden DA Fani Willis busts out that there's going to be more of these RICO cases coming. And again, the first set of RICO cases caused a little bit of, in the whole community for a variety of reasons. Some say that it seems like it comes with such a heavy hand. And that, and others would say that some forget, they forget about themselves when they get to a certain place in life. They forget about themselves or whatever, right? But this is basically this new initiative or new operation. I'm going to let y'all hear it.
Does not have a gang problem. Georgia has a gang crisis.
We're going to get the worst of the worst off of our streets. Those that are terrorizing our communities, being in gangs, committing violence against us.
What do gangs thrive on? Hyper-violent exhibits of force in public.
It's a new day in the city of Atlanta and the city of Atlanta Police Department. In fact, that we acknowledge the fact that we have a gang problem.
Atlanta Police Captain Ralph Woolfolk says soon after our interview, Atlanta Police, Fulton Sheriff's deputies, ATF, and prosecutors from the Fulton County DA and State AG would hit the street for the latest chapter of Operation Heatwave during the hot months of summer to try to make Atlanta's streets too hot for some of the city's most dangerous gang members.
Operation Heatwave is already having an impact. We were able to take out some of the highest ranking Rolling 60 Crip gang members here in the city of Atlanta. All of those individuals were no bonded at their next day in their court appearance for Fulton County DA. And
Woolfolk says Heatwave uses numbers and police intel to focus on one geographic gang stronghold at a time.
There's a lot of research and back-end work that has been done to identify the specific gangs in which we are targeting and the specific bad actors that are playing in these specific spaces.
Our people are out on the street with the police department while we were making arrests.
And they know what's coming up in court.
And that Heatwave is one of two major gang efforts we got an inside look at in one day.
What these two things show you is that we've gotten serious about gangs and removing violent offenders from our community.
The other?
All showing the same hand sign, wearing the same colors, using the same terminology and language.
A crash course on gang cases by the Fulton County District Attorney's Office to investigators from across APD and other departments.
75 to 80% of the violent crime we have here, gang motivated.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis says the crash course grew out of a conversation with interim APD Chief Darren Shearbaum about the need for more gang warrants and in-depth gang investigations.
Recent months, you've had two high-profile gang racketeering cases. Are there going to be more?
Oh, in the next 60 days, you'll see two more.
And you're saying that why? That's my question. Now, I mean, you could look at it from both sides of the coin, though, too. At the same time, it's better not to show your hand, right? But the other side of that coin, too, is that later on down the line, some lawyers may look at that statement that she has made and the day that she had made that statement, right? You never know how something may turn down the road, man. You never know. Someone could come out and say something like, we were in cahoots. We were in cahoots with each other. I've been a long time gang member, gang leader, and me and her, I pay her off. I mean, it could start from something like that. And then all of a sudden, you know, when she said that, But I think more so than anything, though, are we going to see an exodus from Georgia? Who knows? But if you are not living your life right in a manner, you know what I mean? Stop giving these people reasons to come for you guys. Y'all got to stop all this gangbanging in these songs. Y'all got to stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Whoever told people this was cool, though? Whoever said it was cool to admit to murdering your ops in your songs? Whoever said that shit was really cool to fucking do? At the end of the day, it's always about somebody's ego, isn't it? Always. At the end of the day. In a lot of situations. But it is so obvious that they are putting resources, money, people, and they are they're trying to put their money where their mouth is. I hope people are paying attention. The fact she just said, I mean, basically she kind of is showing her hand a little bit, to be honest. Is she talking too much? I don't know. But now the shock and awe of whoever these two people are going to be in the next 60 days, you can forget that. That's gone now. She removed that. But again, by saying that, you know what's the most coolest thing, more than anything, is when you get up there and you start, you know, making money, doing it, is when you can use your money to stunt on your said haters. That's the best way to ever get revenge on somebody, is to be better than them. And that does not include, you know, admitting to murder and gangs and shit like that in your songs. It's just like, it's basically almost like, you know, that buffer you put around yourself to try to protect yourself from the waves of bullshit that come from every direction, especially as a celebrity, right? It's like you are basically opening up a door and letting a little bit in, you know. I'm going to make myself vulnerable. No, man. Go talk to a priest, okay? Go talk to a priest or something. Go talk to your lawyer. Or at least you know you have a legal right to your conversation never seeing the light of day. Like, again, go talk to a priest. All right? Go confess in a more anonymous fashion is all I'm saying. But y'all got to stop. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm not even looking forward to what that's going to mean and who these people are going to be. There sure is a lot of names floating around, but it's impossible to know who she's talking about. But, man, I wish y'all the best. Until next time.